We are finally here. It is the 11th hour, if you will.
If you will.
And there is nothing left between now and New Orleans.
Hell yes.
I'm talking Takeover and WrestleMania.
So excited.
So we're going to let you in on what happened on the go-home NXT taping before Takeover New Orleans.
Go home, night 3, NXT. We got the confirmation that Bobby Fish is out with injury.
Yeah.
So, Undisputed Era, unfortunately, is down a man. Kyle O'Reilly is essentially by himself currently heading into his tag team title defense at Takeover New Orleans. Immediately following that, we had the finals of the Dusty Classic, Authors of Pain versus Roderick Strong and Pete Dunne. Fantastic match, which ended up in a double disqualification due to an attack from Undisputed Era, leading William Regal to make a triple threat tag team title match, Dusty Classic finals match at NXT TakeOver New Orleans. So the winning team is not only the tag team champions, but they are the winner of the Dusty Classic.
Or the Dusty Cup, as Regal called it.
Which is a little weird. Kyra Shane defeated Vanessa Bourne. Lacey Evans ran down the entire women's division currently on NXT, and that actually set up to where she will face Kyra Shane next week. We had an Aleister Black video package. We had Tommaso Ciampa and Johnny Gargano. We had the 6-man ladder match. All kinds of video packages setting up for TakeOver New Orleans. Ember Moon commented on the fight she had with Shayna Baszler last week. And in the main event, we didn't have a winner between Killian Dane and Lars Sullivan. After they knocked each other off of the second rope to the floor, we had in succession, we had Velveteen Dream, we had Adam Cole.
Yeah, Velveteen Dream came out like he was going to jump on one of them.
Yeah. And then
when Adam Cole got in, he turned around and said, "No, you ain't pushing me, motherfucker."
Then EC3 walked down. He got in everybody's face. Killian Dane and Lars Sullivan got back in the ring, and as they did, Ricochet made his way down to the ring.
His first,
on TV
in the ring moment.
Yeah, did his backflip into superhero pose, stared everybody down, and that's how we went off the air.
He spun around NXT on the ground.
It was so fucking cool.
The crowd progressively lost their shit more and more as more people came out.
Yeah. They lost their shit when they fell off the rope.
Which surprised the crap out of me. I did not expect the NXT arena to, explode when two big dudes clumsily fell off the apron.
They just appreciate when two big guys take big bumps like that. So,
Yeah.
So, what did you like about the next?
What did I like?
That's the question.
I did like the match that ended the Dusty Classic.
Yes, the match itself was
really
great.
Good. I still dig Roddy and Pete Dunne's chemistry as a tag team, despite being so new.
Yeah.
And their double team, Roddy with the flapjack slam into the bitter end finish.
Yeah,
Which I think they should combine their finishing move names. Because I would like to hear it called the bitter end of heartache.
Wow, that fucking works. I dig it. I'm gonna kind of split my like down the middle because I liked the match was good, but I specifically liked the evolution of the chemistry between Roddy and Pete Dunne. Watching them do combos, there's the running knee and the drop kick at the same time, trying to take down Razor. Lots of really good double team work from the two of them, which is nice because I've said on multiple occasions I'm not a fan of the fact that they are in the finals as a throw together team. But yeah, the fact that each match they seem like they evolve more into a cohesive unit, which is cool.
It's weird to see Pete Dunne supporting someone.
Yeah. There was a weird moment where they kind of shoved each other for a second, but then it was yeah, let's go off the ropes and let's fucking kill him. And then they got hit. And then I also really liked Lacey Evans just having shit to say about everybody.
Yeah.
I really like Lacey Evans promos. What did you love?
Kyra Shane's elbow drop.
Wow, I mean, you can't not love that.
Still fantastic. And I mean, big props to Lars and Killian.
Yeah. Because
for two big dudes, they had a very atypical big man match. They did a lot of running, a lot of jumping, a lot of stuff that you don't normally see out of, like, if you were to watch, like, Big Show versus Kane, or Mark Henry versus Kane, or Big Show, or any of those, any combination of these large human beings. And I think it's a good sort of an indicator of the difference between now and then, where prior to the big indie movement blow up, to be a big dude, all you had to do was be a big, strong dude.
Yeah.
Now, to be a big dude and get noticed, you have to be a big dude who can match the athleticism with everyone else.
Yeah.
On top of being a big, strong dude.
You gotta at least attempt to keep the pace.
Yeah.
Which is hard to do for some big guys.
Yeah, I mean, because you got guys like Killian Dane and Lars Sullivan who kill it on NXT, and guys like Keith Lee and Shane Taylor and Jonah Rock, who, despite being large men, are able to wrestle that rapid indie pace.
Yeah.
It's impressive.
Yeah.
I love it.
I
repping the big boys, because I am one.
I'm a big boy, but I'm a shorter big boy.
Yeah.
I loved the face-off at the very end.
I left that one
specifically. For you. I am so fucking hyped for Ricochet. It's not even funny. It was like just to see him show up and just do the simplest of things
for him to do.
For him,
difficult for other people.
Just the most simple thing that Ricochet can do.
Yeah.
And on top of that, his
he can't do simpler things than a backflip off the second row.
Yeah,
physically impossible.
It's insane what he's capable of doing. But also, I like his little bit in the promo package as well. I love. It was just a quick little one-liner. I was like, fuck yeah! I am so hyped to see what Ricochet does on Saturday. I cannot fucking wait. And I'm just excited to see what these 6 guys are going to do for this belt. The belt is awesome. I'm a big fan of the North American Championship itself. Great look. I'm fucking stoked. I am stoked for TakeOver. Did you dislike anything?
Yeah, I'll tell you something I dislike.
All right.
Bobby Fischer's injured, and that is sad.
Yeah, that sucks.
Because, not to say that if Adam Cole and Kyle O'Reilly team together to defend the tag belts at TakeOver, not to say that's going to be a bad team.
Right.
But I just don't think it's going to have the same fluidity as Bobby Fish and Kyle O'Reilly
have. Absolutely.
Because, I guess it will.
Yeah, because they're Future Shock.
It's Future Shock.
Yeah.
I didn't even think about that. But I do still think that Fish and O'Reilly together are a bit more of a fluid tandem.
Yeah, no, Red Dragon is one of my favorite tag teams currently going. And so to see them not teaming up it's sad.
It's really bad. This is the thing that everyone tries to avoid so hard.
Yeah.
Is getting injured right before WrestleMania season.
Yeah.
Because you have a lot of people. You have a lot of really talented people who are missing WrestleMania this year.
Yeah.
Because of just inopportune time to get injured. Because you got Bobby Fish on NXT, and Jason Jordan, and Samoa Joe, and Dean Ambrose all on the main roster. Guys who are going to be missing out on the Mania festivities because they're hurt.
Yeah. And Will Ospreay on the Indies because he's bad.
I don't know yet. You never know. He's tough.
We'll see. The only thing I disliked was the lack of finality on this episode of NXT. There was the double DQ, and then there was no decision in the main event. I get that it's the WWE thing. They're trying to keep everyone looking strong heading into it. I get that. but just the fact that the only match we knew for a fact who won was Kyra Shane and Vanessa Bourne.
And it's definitely the one that was the one who was going to win before it even happened.
Yeah, I need, I know that all these people are good, but I need some wins. Like, you can't phone it in all the time. But that's a nitpick. Both the matches were great, so I won't totally rant on it. But yeah. So, with that being said, since this video has been fairly short, we're gonna knock out some NXT Takeover predictions right now, so we can leave WrestleMania all to itself.
Normally, we do the predictions together if there's a takeover and pay-per-view simultaneously happening on a one weekend. We'll lump the predictions together. Mania's got such a big card.
Yeah,
we decided that we're gonna do the few matches of Takeover on this episode.
Yeah, there's only 5 matches for Takeover, and there's like 15 WrestleMania matches.
Yeah,
so.
So.
Yeah. Jesus.
So this is something for you podcast listeners you don't normally get. So if you don't watch the prediction videos that we put out on YouTube, this is kind of a preview of what you're missing out on.
Yeah. All right.
And since Predictions Villain isn't here,
I'll
let you host the festivities since you're the other one that's always at the predictions.
Yeah. All right. So we're gonna kick things off with the only non-title match, unsanctioned match, pretty much a fight between Tommaso Ciampa and Johnny Gargano. The caveat being, if Johnny wins, he's back in NXT. If not, he's gone forever, probably to 205 Live. But the match is gonna be fucking violent.
Yeah.
Because both these guys can go and they can get dirty in these types of matches. Who do you see winning this one? Might be the guy he's wearing. Whole Johnny Shebang Gargano. Got it. All right.
Johnny Wrestling all the way. Come on, man.
Yeah.
There's very few people that I am a bigger fan of than Johnny
That's true.
Gargano.
Johnny Gargano is one of your boys.
He is in my top 5 boys.
Yeah,
my fave 5.
I mean, from the thing that I'm dealing with here is whether or not having Tommaso lose his first match back is a good thing, and whether or not there are for sure plans for Johnny to move on. But based on the rest of my guesses, I am going to go with Johnny Gargano.
Yeah, I'm going strictly on the fact that I think he's not leaving without an NXT Championship.
That's fair. All right. All right. So now we'll go to the match in question. Who's going to be part of it? The NXT Tag Titles and the Dusty Classic are on the line as Undisputed Era defends the NXT Tag Team titles against the Authors of Pain and Roderick Strong and Pete Dunne. Triple threat match. A lot of implications. A lot of questions. Who do you got in this one?
It's a tough one.
Yeah.
But I'm going to say my gut says go Undisputed Era, but I'm going to go with Roderick Strong and Pete Dunne.
All right.
I think Regal kind of spoiled it a little bit.
Because he did say new.
He did say new tag team champions.
Yeah.
So I think maybe that means...
Maybe that's just him, like, I have no faith in Undisputed Era whatsoever.
Yeah. So yeah, I'm going to go with Roderick Strong and Pete Dunne. Just for the heck of it. Because I like them.
Yeah. I don't hate anybody in this match.
Yeah.
Everybody in this match is great. I am going with Undisputed Era just because... The only thing that I don't like about this is that technically the Undisputed Era will win the Dusty Classic, and that's not how that works because they weren't in the tournament. But I think it would be a cool idea, especially with Regal saying, hey, you've got 3 choices. Either Adam Cole plays double duty, Kyle goes it alone, or Adam pulls out of the ladder match and helps defend the tag titles. I want them to go with a 4th option, and that's add a new member to Undisputed Era. And
who do you think it would be?
In my head, I've been thinking about this all day long. I want it to be another ROH guy. I want it to be Donovan Dijak.
That'd be cool.
Donovan Dijak to come in and be the counterpart to the Authors of Pain on the Undisputed Era side. I'm not saying I know for sure it's going to be Donovan Dijak. That's just where my head went. If it's not a new member of Undisputed Era, I see Pete Dunne potentially leaving Roddy.
Oh, a turn.
So, yeah. But there's going to be something that works in the favor of Undisputed Era. I don't see Adam Cole being in this match. It's going to be Kyle O'Reilly either with Adam Cole and actually somebody else, or just debuting a brand new member. So, going Undisputed Era. All right, we got the ladies. Ember Moon, Shayna Baszler, their third match for the championship. You think Shayna's taking it this time?
Smart money says probably, but I'm still going Ember Moon.
You're going Ember. All right.
I think with the current landscape of the women of NXT, I think Ember Moon is a more suitable champion. Because I think there are more heel and on the fence people who would be easier to bring up to contention against Ember Moon than there would be, because we don't have any other, aside from Kyra Shane, we don't have like another straight-laced babyface person who's really up there in the top contention. I mean, they've been kind of pushing Dakota Kai a little bit, but she hasn't really picked up anything.
Yeah, she's getting interrupted by Andrade and Aleister Black.
Nikki Cross is a tweener at best.
Absolutely.
So I think, Ember Moon, if she wins the title, or if she retains the title, you can put her against Nikki Cross. You can put her against Lacey Evans. You can put her against Bianca Belair. You can put her against either member of the Iconic Duo. You can put her against Shayna Baszler again. It seems like there's way more options open for them grooming heel talent to face Ember Moon as the champion.
All right. As much as I want to go with Ember Moon, I feel like they haven't really given her much to do with the championship. And I think they might feel like there's greener pastures with Shayna Baszler, kind of molding her into a top heel champion. I mean, they tried to do the heel champion with Asuka, and it didn't quite work because Asuka was so over. Yeah. So I think they might want to change the trajectory of the championship itself and put it on a full-blown heel. So I'm going to say Shayna's going to take it. Ember Moon will potentially be in the Women's Battle Royal and a possible winner of that Women's Battle Royal.
Well, I think there's going to be plenty of NXT women in that Women's Battle Royal.
Oh, yeah. No, absolutely. But
because I'm pretty sure, didn't they mention that when they first announced it? This was going to be all three brands represented?
Yeah. I just think as champion, with the fact that, she was in the Royal Rumble, but that was because she could challenge for a different championship. Yeah. I think as champion, there's maybe a less likely chance that she would be in the Battle Royal. I don't know. I'm saying if she loses the title, I'm almost guaranteeing to see her be a front runner to win the Women's Battle Royal at WrestleMania. All right, we have a 6-man ladder match for the brand new North American Championship. We have Ricochet, EC3, Velveteen Dream, Killian Dane, Lars Sullivan, and Adam Cole, baby!
I want you to go first on this one.
All right.
I want you to go first on this one because this out of everything of all WrestleMania weekend, this is the hardest match for me to choose who I think is going to win.
I had a conversation with Thomas Wolfe after we shot the Raw review. We were talking about who was going to win this match, and I feel since it was announced that this match was going to happen, since it was blown up all over, announced who was going to be in it, I feel like with how hard he works, how over he is, no matter what he does, this match, the fact that there are so many things that could happen, the person that will take the most advantage and will not only be a great champion, but will be a great first champion, I'm going the Velveteen Dream. Velveteen Dream. I mean, he's a guy who's super over. They can play him heel. They could run his first feud like against Ricochet because he has all the issues with the indie darlings that are coming up.
Yeah,
it's just a built-in feud that puts Ricochet on TV, going for a title that people are almost expecting someone like him or EC3 to come out on top with to begin with. I think that does wonders for Ricochet. I think that puts a lot of stock in Velveteen Dream, and he will get that championship over as fuck.
All right. I guess I'm going to have to agree with you.
You go Velveteen?
I mean, my gut is saying don't pick Velveteen.
Right.
But Velveteen is who I want to win.
Who's your gut telling you to pick?
It's because of who he is, and because of the fact that he always picks up the big win when the decks are stacked against him, and you don't see that often as a heel. I want to go with Adam Cole. Especially if he ends up teaming with Kyle O'Reilly earlier in the night. If he does double duty, he's for sure winning that ladder match.
Okay. All right.
But I mean, I'm gonna have to go with Velveteen just because it's who I want to win. He's worked so hard.
Yeah,
so.
I mean, I think I'm not gonna be mad at anyone winning this match. I think the person I'm least excited for a title run out of this is maybe Lars Sullivan, because I feel like he doesn't really need it, and he can build up to something different. But regardless, whoever wins this match, all 6 of these guys are great. They all have strengths in different ways, and so yeah, whoever wins. It's a brand new badass looking title, but yeah, I'm going Velveteen.
So all we got left is the main event.
The main event?
Or maybe that ladder match might be the main event.
That true. Yeah, the ladder match very well could be the main event. Brand new title, 6 guys, ladder match. Yeah.
2 debuts.
But we do have the NXT Championship, the champion Andrade San Almas defending against Aleister Black.
Is there any other option other than Aleister Black at this point?
I don't think so.
I mean, yes, it would.
Don't get. I mean, there's still he has proved that there is a very good chance that Andrade could walk away with this title.
Absolutely. I mean, if you think about it, I mean, as much credit as you want to just give Johnny Gargano, because he's an amazing wrestler and he's one of the best storytellers that they have in the business right now. People are kinning Johnny Gargano to being the next Shawn Michaels of WWE.
Yeah.
But there was another half in that match that garnered WWE's first 5-star match.
Yeah.
Since the Punk versus Cena
Money in the Bank.
Money in the Bank, like 10 years ago.
I think it was 2011.
A billion years ago.
2011,
That's what it
2012,
feels like.
one of the two.
It's so long ago, and for those 2 guys to come out and bust that kind of a match out.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Do that, it takes 2 to tango.
And Andrade definitely deserves the spot he's in.
Yeah.
He earned it.
But the fact that now he's had a couple successful title defenses.
He's at 135 plus days, and that's kind of the average title run.
Yeah.
Unless you're talking about like Neville or Finn Balor.
Yeah,
so.
And we're at that point where it is kind of those things, that he was kind of a champion on accident.
Yeah, exactly.
So, I think they built up the next guy to take it from him. Aleister Black's taking it all the way.
All right. Well, that is it for our NXT predictions, our NXT review. The next video you will see will be our WrestleMania predictions, and then that very strange pre-review from Thomas Wolfe. So for now, guys, thanks for watching.
Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe.
Click those links down below.
There's so many social media links.
You can also check out our podcast.
That's the SoundCloud link.
And there's Reasonable Wrestling Fans.
It's reasonable with a W.
Like wrestling, where you can see unboxing videos, punishment videos, and other videos that are loosely based around wrestling. Be sure to stay on this channel because you won't get a podcast version of our WrestleMania predictions. But for now, guys, thanks for watching, and we'll see you at whatever video you decide to watch next.
And as always,
fuck Modus.